So, 50 questions then, as always. Like I said before, round 3 is going to be the return of something from a few years ago, just slightly tweaked and updated as I continue to keep the quiz fresh and bring new ideas forward. But on that note, I'm going to start with some science and nature. So you'll have something fresh for round 3, but I'm starting with science and nature for tonight. Here then is your first question, number 1. Which precious entity has the chemical formula of C? Be very careful with this question. I have worded it in such a way. Which precious entity has the chemical formula of C? I spy Lego in the Patreon Discord server. Bear with me. Ooh, I reckon that's like yeah, Hogwarts. I thought it was. Oh, jeepers! I've just seen what's up with Suzanne as well. Yeah, get well soon, Suzanne. I hope everyone's rallying. I'm sure everyone is, but I hope everyone's rallying around you. Get well soon. Number 2, according to the idiom, which animal can't change its spots? So according to the idiom, which animal can't change its spots? Number 3, which acid is highly corrosive and commonly found in car batteries? Number 4, the earliest known version of which long-range seeing device traces its roots to the Netherlands in 1608? The earliest known version of which long-range seeing device traces its roots to the Netherlands in 1608. The reason I've gone with it, wording it this way, because there's no real definitive answer as to who actually came up with the idea for this device. If you properly read, there's one, but then if you properly research it, there's about 5 or 6 different people who are attached to the credit to it. Number 5, what is the shortest human digit? What is the shortest human digit? Number 6, name the bird. That one. Emoji J just for a second. Number 7. Oh, I thought it was another picture. Anyway, never mind. Number 7. Hydra, Charon, and Nix are 3 of the moons of which dwarf planet? So Hydra, Charon, and Nix are 3 of the moons of which dwarf planet? Number 8, SN is the chemical symbol for which element? Oh, it's elementary, dear Watson. Oh, no. Oh, no, it might be Saturday's quiz. I thought I'd just given away an answer to a question then by being stupid, but no, I think it's Saturday's quiz. I might be all right. Not like me to give away an answer. Number 9, what is this? And number 10, name the flower. One thing I haven't done is put your code for the break. So I'm going to have to resort to whiteboard. Because if I try changing it now, this is what... Last time I tried changing it mid-quiz, it broke the quiz. So I will just put it up on my whiteboard. At least I don't think I did. I know I've been really organised this week, did I? No. No, I didn't. Round 2 with some geography then, starting with this number 1. What is the currency of South Korea? That code also doesn't look right. Number 2, Maputo is the capital city of which African country? Number 3, which of these cities does the River Tay not pass by? Is it Dundee, Perth, or Glasgow? Number 4, name the city from this aerial picture. I can't make a joke about this at the minute because it would give away the answer if you don't know it, but yet you know the one of the many J-isms. Number 5, Antarctica holds the geographical location of which pole? Is it the north or the south? Say geographical location because it seems to be moving all over the place, both of them. But anyway, Antarctica holds the geographical location of which pole? North or south? It's a lazy, my child. He's just dropped into the kitchen. So we bought him for Christmas. We bought him one of the little kid Alexa things, and he's worked out how to drop into places that have got an Alexa, and there's one in the kitchen. So he's just dropped into that rather than going down and talking to Sarah. Lazy little monster. Number 6, Pripyat, the ghost town abandoned city after the Chernobyl disaster, can be found in which country? So Pripyat, the ghost town abandoned city after the Chernobyl disaster, can be found in which country? So I'm just making sure the code does work because it didn't look right, but I've changed it so it does look right now. Number 7, Kyoto was once the capital city of which country? The train goes rumbling by. Number 8, the M25 claims to be London's orbital motorway, but in fact, it is separated by which structure drivers must navigate that isn't part of the motorway? So the M25 claims to be London's orbital motorway, but in fact, it is separated by which structure drivers must navigate that isn't part of the motorway? I don't mean like Mario Kart where you have to take a shortcut, just so you're aware. But it does sometimes feel like Mario Kart when you... Number 9, how many continents does the city of Istanbul sit on? So how many continents does the city of Istanbul sit on? And finally, question number 10. The city of Agra, home to the Taj Mahal, can be found in which country? Oh, dear. Oh, no, it's fine. It's all right. No, don't worry. Ignore me. The city of Agra, home to the Taj Mahal, can be found in which country? No, it's fine. I thought this was the answer to the next question, but it's not. So it's fine. We're all good. Okay, so round 3 then. I'm calling this Always the Bridesmaid. So I'm going to give you a category, 10 different categories I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you the top 3 in each category. But whereas normally most places will go, right, okay, I want you to name the number 1 in this list. No, I want the number 2. But I'm not going to make you think about them because that would just be really evil. I'm going to give you the 3 options. Okay, so yeah, if it was like the top 3 quiz, I don't know, top 3 scorers in Jay's quiz, I'd give you the top 3. You need to find the second place. Okay, so the second place is what I'm looking for. It's quite obvious on the screen. Pick the second place from 3 options in each category. Okay, we'll start with this then. Number 1, countries by population 24 to 25. So those are the top 3: USA, India, and China. I want you to pick this one that is in second place. Number 2, most winners of Formula One races. The top 3 are Michael Schumacher, Lewis Hamilton, and Max Verstappen. But which of those is second? I've also realised I've not written these down in the right order. So when it comes to giving the answers out, I'll give you the second place, but I can't tell you which way around the other 2 are. Oops. Yeah, so most winners of a Formula One race, is it Michael Schumacher? So in second place, is it Michael Schumacher, Lewis Hamilton, or Max Verstappen? This is where listening to the question and reading what comes on at the beginning is going to be key, because I made it quite clear I'm after second place. I'm giving you the name of the category and the top 3. You need to find the second place. Number 3, longest rivers in the UK, the Severn, the Thames, and the Trent. Which of those is second? Number 4, the highest grossing movie of all time. There's your top 3: Avatar, Avatar The Way of Water, and Avengers Endgame. But which of those is currently number 2? I really was just going to give you the category titles and then get you to name what the second one would have been. But when I tested it on someone at the beginning, middle of last week, they got none. It was, yeah. So I thought I'll be nice and give you the top 3. Number 5, biggest album of all time. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, The Beatles' Greatest Hits. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, The Beatles, Greatest Hits by Queen, or Greatest Hits by Gold, Greatest Hits by ABBA. Which of those is the second biggest album of all time? Thank you to Royal Bluey Stewie. That makes me feel very warm and cozy. This is a great round. Thank you. Number 6, Deloitte Football Money List. The top 3 clubs then are Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain and Manchester City, but which of those is number 2? Number 7, longest running UK soap. Your top 3 are Emmerdale, EastEnders and Coronation Street, but which of those is number 2? Number 8, longest running musicals on both Broadway and West End. So this is Broadway and West End combined in terms of how many days they have been on. The Phantom of the Opera, Les Mis, or The Lion King. Which of those is number 2? Number 9, the largest US state by area. Which of these is number 2? Texas, Alaska, or California? So they're the top 3 states by area, but which one is number 2? And your final one then, number 10, most visited city by tourists in 2024, Istanbul, Bangkok, or London. Which of those is the second most visited city by tourists in 2024? Okay, so there you go. That is your first 30 questions. I'm making sure that is in the frame. There we go. So that's your first 30 questions then this evening. The code you need to enter the website for the first part of the quiz, because I am not even attempting to put it on screen because it will break like it did last time, is 030199. I've just tested it. It works. So 030199 is the code. There anymore. Right, round 1 then, science and nature for you. Let's see how you did with your first 30 tonight, starting with this number 1. Which precious entity has the chemical formula of C? Which precious entity? It's diamonds. Diamonds are the form of carbon. I've put carbon in brackets because I know there is going to be someone who goes, yeah, but it's carbon. So the precious entity is diamonds. It is carbon. Either or, you can have the point. I was going to be really specific, but I decided to be a bit nicer, basically to save myself getting shouted at. Number 2, according to the idiom, which animal? Sorry, I was just looking then. The header's not in the right position. Sorry. According to the idiom, which animal can't change its spots? It is leopards. Leopard can't change its spot. Not Mr. Blobby, as somebody else pointed out. Number 3, which acid is highly corrosive and commonly found in car batteries? It's sulfuric acid. Headers aren't in the right place. That's just triggered OCD I didn't know I had. Number 4, the earliest known version of which long-range seeing device traces its roots to the Netherlands in 1608. It's the telescope. It's about 5. I had this as an answer because the way I write my quizzes is I go for answers first and then build the questions around the answer. And I had 5 different people inventing the telescope, including Galileo Galilei's got a version in there somewhere as well. So I couldn't find a definitive inventor, so I went with this question instead. Number 5, what is the shortest human digit? It is the little toe. So don't start shouting at me. Toes are also digits according to I can't remember what website it was now. It's a very well renowned website. So yeah, the little toe. So toes are classed as digits as well as the fingers. So the little toe is the shortest human digit. Number 6. Name the bird. That is an albatross. Largest wingspan of any bird. Number 7. Hydra, Charon, and Nix are 3 of the moons of Pluto. Number 8. SN is the chemical symbol for tin. Number 9. That is a starfish. And number 10, name the flower. It's a dandelion. Round 2, geography with no flags. Number 1, what is the currency of South Korea? It's the South Korean won. If you've just put won, it's fine. Number 2, Maputo is the capital city of Mozambique. Number 3, which of these cities does the River Tay not pass by? It is Glasgow. Number 4, name the city. So that's the city of Venice, commonly found in the country of Austria. No, it's just one of the old J-isms where I got Venice and Vienna confused. Yeah. Number 5, Antarctica holds the geographical location of the South Pole. Number 6, Pripyat, the ghost town abandoned city after the Chernobyl disaster, can be found in the Ukraine. Number 7, Kyoto was once the capital city of, would you believe, Japan? Because then they grabbed the letters, shuffled it around, and created Tokyo. Number 8, the M25 claims to be London's orbital motorway, but in fact it is separated by which structure drivers must navigate that isn't part of the motorway. It's Dartford Crossing. So you've got the bridge and the tunnel class all combined together called the Dartford Crossing. So yeah, the M25 ends and then it becomes the A286 or something or other. So it's not a full circular motorway. Number 9, how many continents does this city of Istanbul sit on? It is 2, Europe and Asia. And number 10, the city of Agra, home to the Taj Mahal, can be found in which country? It is India. So your final round then was always the bridesmaid. We were looking for the second place from the 3 options in each category. So countries by population 24 to 25 is China. China is in second place. Now from memory, it's India, then China, then the USA. And then I think it's Indonesia in 4th. But yeah, China is the second most populated country. Number 2, most winners of a Formula 1 race. The second place at the moment is Michael Schumacher. So it's Lewis Hamilton has got the most, then Michael Schumacher, and then Max Verstappen. Unsurprisingly, I knew that from memory because, well, Formula 1. Wouldn't be me if I didn't know that, really, would it? Number 3, the longest rivers in the UK. The second longest is the Thames. They're actually in the right order. The River Severn is the longest, followed by the Thames, and then the Trent. So Thames is the second longest. Number 4, the highest grossing movie is Avengers Endgame. Yep, Avatar, the original Avatar is number 1. Then Avatar, The Way of Water is number 3. And Avengers Endgame is smack bang in the middle. Avengers Endgame was number 1, but the people behind Avatar didn't like that, so they re-released it. And number 5, biggest album of all time. The second one belongs to Gold. Greatest Hits by ABBA. Queen is number 1. Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band is number 3. Number 6, the Deloitte Football Money List. It's Manchester City are second. Real Madrid at top of that. Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, hang on. No, actually, no, I don't know for that for definite. It might be Paris Saint-Germain. Although I think it's Real Madrid because I think they just broke through 1 billion. But anyway, the answer is Manchester City. Number 7, longest running UK soap. Emmerdale is the second longest running UK soap. Coronation Street takes the crown. EastEnders recently celebrating their 40th anniversary. Emmerdale's into its 53rd year, I think. Number 8, longest running musicals on Broadway and the West End. That is Les Mis. Phantom of the Opera is the first. Les Mis is second. Lion King is third. Number 9, the largest US state by area is Texas. Alaska is the biggest, then Texas, then California. And your final one, number 10, most visited city by tourists 2024. The second place one is Istanbul. Yep, it's oh no, is it? I think it was London, Istanbul, No, it's not. Bangkok, Istanbul, then London. Yeah, so Bangkok is the most visited tourist destination city-wise, and then it's Istanbul, then it's London. I'm going to be a tourist in London in a couple. Together. I like this connection round tonight. Here we go. Number 1. What P is the name of a tyre manufacturer currently the only supplier in Formula One? Oh, hang on. Oh. Okay, no, this wasn't the connection round I thought it was, but that's because... Okay, so Saturday's connection round is really good as well. Because I was going to say, I think Irene will get this connection round quite quickly, but it's not. So Saturdays you'll get very quickly, Irene, I think. Number 2, in which city would you find buildings named the Gherkin, the Cheese Grater, the Walkie Talkie, and the Shard? (23 out of 30). Eating chips slowed us down. Love that. Hello, Vic and Phil in Bristol. Love that. Number 3, which TV series had characters Chandler, Joey, Phoebe, and Rachel, among others? I don't know if my mic is picking up that really, really awful screeching, but that is Jack singing in his bedroom, and I have no idea what he's singing. Number 4, what H is a feeling of expectation and desire for a particular thing to happen? I've also got a black cherry Jada on the go in here at the moment, and it smells incredible. Number 5, what word can go in front of dread, Judy, and Rinda? That's very sweet of you, Haley, but no. Number 6, what was the name of the elephant that packed its trunk and headed off to the circus? So what was the name of the elephant that packed its trunk and headed off to the circus? Number 7, Corbett and which other person made up the two Ronnies? Number 8, what is the name of a person who cuts and shaves men? And women, I suppose, but traditionally men. I was about to give the answer away. I'll retain my story until I get to the answers. Number 9, what is the name of the London street previously synonymous with newspapers and journalism? I know there's still a few of them knocking around on this street, but a lot of them have moved around the country. But what is the name of the London street previously synonymous with newspapers and journalism? No answers in the Discord chat, Colin. As always, question 10, what links those 9 answers together? General knowledge then to take us home and into the break. Number 1, who is this? This was one of the mistakes I picked up on earlier. This originally said, what is the name of this ensemble? And I'm thinking, please change. There we go. Number 2, what was the name of Postman Pat's cat? Number 3, which ocean is connected in the north to the Atlantic Ocean? I've done this wrong. And I've reworded this already once today, and that still doesn't read right. Which ocean is connected to the... I can't reword it now. Which ocean is connected to the north of the Atlantic Ocean? That's where I should... let me see if I can reword it. What question are we on? 5-3. Which ocean is connected to the north of the Atlantic Ocean? There we go. We'll go with that. So which ocean is connected to the north of the Atlantic Ocean? Number 4, name the country. Ta-da! There's a flag, but there's also like hills and stuff. So it's not really a flag question if you think about it. I'm getting away with that, am I? Name the country from this picturesque picture that just happens to have a flag smack bang in the middle of it. The hills are alive to the sound of music. Number 5, who wrote If and the Jungle Book? Number 6, what is the name of this sign, as in that sign? Used to join words to indicate they have a combined meaning. That confused the living out of me earlier. I looked at it and thought, what sign am I supposed to be putting in there? And then looked at the answer and realised that, yeah. What is the name of this sign? That one, the next to the word sign. Used to join words to indicate they have a combined meaning. Number 7, what V is a constitutional right to reject a decision or proposal? Number 8, which group had hits with Kingston Town, Red Red Wine, and Falling in Love with You? I don't know. At least I didn't do sort of double point, really. Falling in Love with You. Number 9, how is author Eric Arthur Blair more commonly known? Known for fiction novels focusing on social criticism and opposition to all totalitarianism. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Totalitarianism. It's 8 syllables. I'm going to need a big lie down after this quiz tonight. How is author Eric Arthur Blair more commonly known? Known for fiction novels focusing on social criticism and opposition to all totalitarianism. It's like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. I've pronounced a word that's more than 2 syllables right and in the right order without stumbling or anything. I think that, yeah, the end is nigh, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, number 10. What was Alex Higgins' snooker nickname? Was it Hurricane, a Whirlwind, Tornado, or Thunderstorm? So what was Alex Higgins' snooker nickname? Was it Hurricane, Whirlwind, Tornado, or Thunderstorm? All of those would be a brilliant nickname if you were a snooker player. Just saying. But only one of them is right. So the code you need this evening. Round 4 then was your connections. And here we go, number 1. What P is the name of a tyre manufacturer, currently the only supplier in Formula 1? It's Pirelli. Number 2, in which city would you find buildings named the Gherkin, Cheese Grater, Walkie Talkie, and the Shard? It is London. Number 3, which TV series had characters Chandler, Joey, Phoebe, and Rachel? It's Friends. Number 4, what H is a feeling of expectation and desire for a particular thing to happen? It's hope. Number 5, what word can go in front of Dredd, Judy, and Rinda? It is judge. And number 6, what was the name of the elephant that packed its trunk and headed off to the circus? It was Nelly. Nelly the elephant packed his trunk and said goodbye to the circus. Off he went with a trumpety trump, 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 trump. Never mind. Number 7, Corbett and which other person made up the 2 Ronnies? It's Barker. Number 8, what is the name of a person who cuts and shaves men? It's a barber. Yeah, there used to be, when I lived in back home in Wimbledon, on Wimbledon Bridge, there used to be a brilliant barbers that we used to go to on a Friday night, me and my best friend at the time. And we'd go after we finished work, we'd have a bit of a trim and what have you. But while you were in the chair, they'd give you a nice ice cold beer and stuff. So you were having your hair trimmed and your beard all sorted and everything, whilst having a nice chill and a beer. It was lovely, a brilliant idea. I don't even know if it's still there anymore, to be fair. Number 9, what is the name of the London street previously synonymous with newspapers and journalism? It is Fleet Street. And so what links them all together? Well, the answers were kind of there in the final 2 questions. It is Sweeney Todd, Demon Barber of Fleet Street. So yeah, there we go. The musical of Sweeney Todd. They're all characters from there, plus obviously Fleet Street as well in there, and Barber. So there we go. Well done if you got that this evening. Your general knowledge then, number 1, who is this? That is Paul Simon. Number 2, what is the name of Postman Pat's cat? Jess. I'm not singing the Postman Pat theme tune. Number 3, which ocean? I reworded that question, didn't I? So it's the Arctic Ocean was the answer I was looking for. Yeah, it's connected. The North Atlantic Ocean, the top of the North Atlantic Ocean is connected to, I know, yeah. Number 4, name the country. That is Switzerland. One of the very few square flags in the world. Number 5, who wrote If and the Jungle Book? It is Rudyard Kipling, who is Blair Robinson's great uncle, I saw in the chat. Number 6, what is the name of this sign? That one there. Used to join words to indicate they have a combined meaning. It is hyphen. Number 7, what V is a constitutional right to reject a decision or proposal? It is veto. Number 8, which group had hits with Kingston Town, Red Red Wine, and Falling in Love with You? It's like sound like a old 1980s pop DJ. Falling in Love with You at number 5. But it was UB40. Miss my calling in life. Number 9, how is author Eric Arthur Blair more commonly known for known for fiction novels focusing on social criticism and opposition to all totalitarianism? Yeah, well, never mind. George Orwell is the answer. So close. And finally, number 10, what was Alex Higgins' snooker nickname? It was Hurricane. Jimmy White's the Whirlwind. Alex Higgins is the Hurricane. So there we go. That's your 50 questions then for this evening. Tot your scores up. How have you got on tonight? The after quiz post is up now to share your scores. Let me just go to there. their tiebreaker. So, according to the 2021 census, what was the population of the Cocos Island, which is, I think it's owned by Australia, one of the smallest populated areas? So, according to the 2021 census, what was the population of the Cocos Island, one of the smallest populated areas? Nearest to it, as always, it gets the point. Okay, it is 593. Yep, the population is 593. It's one of the